Hello everybody. This is our first YouTube video, and I hope you enjoy it. We're reacting to a video called 10 Most Intelligent Animals in the World by For Evergreen. Please visit their channel, and yeah, please subscribe and like, and I hope you enjoy.
Intelligence takes different forms. Some people are fantastic at math. Some are great at fixing cars. Some can speak several languages, and others know how to understand and create beautiful music. There are simply no limits to how unique intelligence can be. Some animals are exactly the same, with certain species displaying unbelievable levels of intelligence in certain tasks. In today's video, we will take a look at the top 10 cleverest animals in the world.
Why would you put a monkey gun? I would shoot it, but why?
Before we do get stuck in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way, you will never miss one of our future unbelievable videos. Also, make sure you stick around until the very end. The last entry will shock and impress you in equal measure. 10. Crow. Crossing the street against traffic may either result in you getting hurt or a ticket for jaywalking. Well, it turns out that members of the crow family understand better than some humans do about the importance of waiting for the traffic lights to change. Crows living in urban and busy areas are known to take nuts from trees and then place them in the road for passing cars to crack open the shells. Then, after waiting patiently for the lights to change, they return to the street to retrieve their dinner. A very clever example of creature innovation. Studies have also shown that crows communicate in their own elaborate language and play with one another. Some scientists have gone as far to say that they could be as intelligent as the #1 pick on our list. Stick around until the end to find out how clever crows could be. One famous crow that hit the headlines was called Betty. She had been studied by a group of Oxford University students who watched Betty casually pick up a piece of wire in her cage and used it on a nearby object to bend it at one end, turning it into a hooked tool. The tool then allowed Betty to hoist up a small container of meat from inside a plastic tube to give herself an early lunch. The feat is proof that crows are capable of complex problem solving that is similar to our own.
Mischief, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good bird.
What? Did you just say hello?
9. Rat. Rats are highly intelligent animals that are hated by many for their disease-spreading reputation and for being a pest. Widely used in scientific research, the lab rat has been known to discover shortcuts and loopholes that allow them to escape laboratory experiments that are designed by some of the best researchers in the world. In Chinese culture, the rat is revered for its cunning and resourcefulness, with good reason too. The rat has successfully colonized every continent on Earth except for Antarctica. Maybe rats are clever enough to know that it would be quite chilly there. Leading scientist Ben Vermakaki and his colleagues at KU Leuven gave 2 cognitive-based learning tasks to lab rats and his students. With both tasks, the subjects were taught to distinguish between good and bad patterns, and were then tested on their ability to identify new types of these patterns. In the first task, the rats and humans performed equally well. In the second test, the patterns were made more complicated, and the rats did better than the humans.
I can do it!
8. Octopus. The octopus is an invertebrate with the power and skill to screw the lid off a jar it is trapped in. This animal is still poorly understood, but scientists are constantly discovering new and impressive octopus abilities. They can solve problems, play games, navigate through mazes, and have an impressive short-term memory. So, how can an octopus be put in the same category as a worm?
How can you even get an octopus?
Well, the agility, curiosity, and power of these creatures set them apart from all other invertebrates. You may have heard the story of Inky, the New Zealand octopus that got bored sitting in an aquarium tank, being stared at by noisy children and frustrated parents, and escaped through a drainage tube that led back to the sea. If you've ever seen the Finding Nemo franchise, you get the idea. This isn't the first time an octopus has escaped its tank, and certainly won't be the last. Do you have any interesting facts about octopuses? We would love to hear them in the comment section below. 7. Pigeon. Pigeons are found in great numbers in most major cities around the world. Although most people consider them pests, this bird is actually extremely clever. Because pigeons have been the subjects of countless scientific experiments. There is a lot of information about their intellectual abilities.
Looks like a chicken.
Yeah, why is its feet all messed up?
For example, pigeons can recognize hundreds of images even after many years have passed since they last saw them. They can also identify themselves in a mirror, be taught to perform movements on command, and identify subtle differences between two seemingly identical objects. In modern times, pigeons have been used during wartime. In both the First and Second World Wars, pigeons saved hundreds of thousands of lives by carrying messages across enemy lines. When phone calls and Morse code were not viable, pigeons were even carried aboard ships in the event of a U-boat attack so that they could deliver the location of the wreck. In many cases, this led to survivors being rescued and many lives saved. Before we move on, here's a quick challenge for you. If you can leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and turn on the notifications in less than 5 seconds, you will have 10 years of amazing luck. Hurry up and try it. It actually works. 6. Squirrel. This animal's cunning persistence and impeccable memory has made it the natural enemy to gardeners. Most squirrels display an impressive array of tricks and skills that help them survive. For starters, these clever creatures are woodland critters that have adapted to living alongside humans. Eating out of vegetable gardens, bird feeders, and whatever food may be lying around. They are able to store food for the colder months, and then track down their hidden loot later on. They can also pretend to hide their food in order to confuse thieves, which researchers believe shows an advanced level of intelligence.
Sure, buddy.
You're gonna bite your finger off.
Okay, yeah.
How does it even come to your hand?
Let me go hang around. What do you think?
As you've seen so far, intelligent animals come in different shapes and sizes. When you see number 9 on our list, you will see just how true that is. If you are enjoying this video so far, why not hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of our future uploads.
Oh my god, I got it all on video.
5. Orangutan. Like other primates, such as gorillas and ourselves, orangutans can use tools.
They make you feel pity.
They, like people, aren't born with the answers, but are fantastic at absorbing knowledge that is shared with them.
So dirty.
Aside from the fact that in the wild, orangutan moms actually teach their offspring things, such as which foods can be eaten and how to build nests. They also watch people and learn how to do tasks, such as using soap, sawing wood, applying insect repellent, and even learning sign language. One reason that orangutan intelligence is so well respected is their use of insight. One of the most famous orangutans was Chantek, who was rejected by his mother as a baby and raised like a human child. At only 9 months of age, he was already signing words such as gimme drink and food eat. By the age of 4, Chantek was improvising words when he couldn't find or didn't know the right one. He didn't know the word ketchup, but would ask for tomato toothpaste. When he wanted a Big Mac, he would ask for cheese, meat, bread. He would also sign the word dirty for when he had to go to the bathroom, although it was soon discovered that he would use this as a way to get out of things he didn't want to do. This shows that he not only learned how to communicate his bathroom needs, but also could tell a lie. Established in 1971, Camp Leakey was created for orangutans to live and be studied by researchers and scientists. Since the camp opened, the primates have been seen to wash clothing, bathe themselves, use hammers, brush their teeth, and even use damp rags to cool themselves off. All this was learned by watching the humans around them, without being given instructions. So, How smart is an orangutan exactly? After completing several tests, they are about as smart as a 3 to 4-year-old child.
Planet Apes in real life.
Loaded up the crab trap. Oh, he picked up the trap, whatever they had in there.
Wait, maybe he just escaped prison, probably.
4. Pig. Despite having a reputation for being greedy and dirty, pigs have been proven to be highly intelligent animals. Both domestic and wild species are known
Spikes right there. Like, really? Who put spikes there? You gonna try and kill the pig? I mean, probably not.
for their ability to adapt to a variety of different environmental conditions and changes to their habitat. Researchers believe that pigs are as trainable as cats and dogs.
Both ends. Good. Can you play dead? Bang!
With some pigs even becoming domestic pets living inside the family home. Common pigs have been introduced all around the world, which has allowed them to be more favored over their native counterparts. This has had devastating effects on the native species, but means that pigs have kept their population growing. The intelligence of one pig was captured in a video by Nicole von Eberkopf, who lives in Berlin, Germany. In the video, Moritz, the pig, places colored pig-shaped blocks in corresponding colored holes on a wooden board. This is usually a game designed for young children who are developing cognitive skills. Amazingly, Moritz uses its mouth to complete the puzzle without any help. The researchers have discovered that pigs also love to play fight with each other in the same way that dogs do.
She was like, oh my God. Imagine that happened like when you're going to do that and
3. Elephant. Contrary to popular opinion, elephants are more than just colossal giants with a good memory. In fact, elephants are also cultured, curious, and elegant creatures that have been revered all around the world.
I literally cannot draw.
They have been known to clean their food before eating it and use tools in various ways. They can also follow human commands when raised in captivity.
Put stars on its Oh God, it can't like suck off your ear.
Elephants are incredibly caring and empathetic to other members of their species, which shows an advanced form of intelligence. In 2010, a 7-year-old Asian elephant named Kandula impressed researchers by using tools from his surroundings to reach fruit that had been intentionally placed just out of his reach. After staring at the fruit for a while, in the same way most of us would look at a cheeseburger, Kandula came up with a cunning plan. He found a large plastic block, rolled it over, and stepped on it, propping himself up just far enough to reach the fruit with his trunk. The idea didn't happen immediately, it stayed with him. Elephants have also been known to use sticks to scratch themselves in areas they couldn't otherwise reach, and even use branches and grass as fly swatters. Two. Dolphin. Have you ever wondered why dolphins are the star attraction at most aquariums? Well, it's because they're smarter than almost any other creature on the planet. Except for our top pick, of course. Schools of dolphins can be observed out in the wild surfing, frolicking, racing, leaping, and otherwise loving life. They also have a sophisticated language that they create from clicks and cries that researchers are still trying to understand. Dolphins can use tools in their natural environment and can follow human commands exceptionally well. Like many of the most intelligent animals on the planet, dolphin females remain with their young for several years, teaching them everything they know.
It's not going backwards?
You may already know that dolphins are one of the smartest animals in the world, but our number one pick is so intelligent, it wouldn't be surprising to see one teaching a dolphin tricks. Today's subscriber pick is this monkey with a sniper. Looks like a sharpshooter is in action. It reminds me of a video that went viral a couple of years ago. It shows West African soldiers fooling around with a chimpanzee who stumbled upon their camp. The monkey's silly antics make the soldiers laugh. That is, until one of them hands it an automatic rifle. That he then fires it at the ground in their direction. It resembles a scene from Planet of the Apes and shows how incredibly intelligent they are.
He's gonna shoot you. This is
Now, you have seen a monkey firing a weapon. You may have guessed what the most intelligent animal in the world is. If you have enjoyed this video so far, why not give it a like to show us your support? If you would like to send us a bizarre picture or video like this one, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and link them to us. Before we look at number 1, we have a little challenge for you. Go ahead and like this video and comment down below. We want to see if you can balance the number of